run up to Walmart for some turtle food, some cat food. Run my Walmart dumpster diver out on the way home. See what we can find. It's not much, but it's a start. I wanted to show this deal here. Someone had sent me this. This is one of the reasons why I don't really want people sending me stuff, because I find so much stuff to begin with. But it was a little pouch for my snips. I had it on my old scooter. It was down here and it got wet, got rained on, and it's just all full of mold now. So I just have to throw it away. How you doing? What you looking for?
Well, we got a hang up in the area.
Hang up on a 911 call?
Yeah. You just got our attention, that's all.
Nah, yeah, I'm making a YouTube video.
Making a YouTube video?
Yeah.
Doing some diving.
Yeah.
Find anything good?
I just started. This is my Walmart. I just went up to Walmart and got some cat food and stuff.
Yeah, man.
On the way home, I do a little video of a dumpster dive route.
Okay.
Is there anything you want me to look for, man? I'm gonna go through this whole area.
Anything like any type of
Nah,
noises that would
nah.
seem suspicious?
I just pulled in here.
Okay. Okay.
I'll holler at you though, man, if I see anything.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
See ya. Whoa. First time I've done that. That's my first scar. Look at that. I was too busy thinking about what I might run into out here. 911 call. What those guys are looking for. Nice little chunk. Once upon a time, that was, oh goodness, over $3 in scrap metal. Someone had a pizza party. Today it's going to be about 84 cents or so. This garbage disposal goes aluminum breakage where I live anyways. Be different where you live, I suppose. They call it a dirty motor or something like that. Big difference between $3.84. These lights on my head are actually very bright. They're brighter than what they look like here because the light's being like diffused or something. But to look straight at these with your eyes, they're really super bright and it would hurt your eyes. That's why I wasn't looking at those cops when I was talking to them. I glanced at them for a second and I could see him starting to squint. So there's a little brass section. That's the kind of stuff we want right there. I think this balloon's melted on there. It's kind of weird. Every bit of this one is brass, I do believe. Get rid of this glass. I think that melted balloon was making the whole thing a little stronger. Usually I just smash them like that and they just fall apart. I dropped a little piece of brass out here. I can't find it now. Oh well. Plus, I really don't like putting a camera in people's face, you know? They're not thinking, oh, I want to be in someone's YouTube video. So I don't know how you guys feel about that, but it just doesn't feel right to me to just put someone's face right on camera if they're not asking you to do it. That's something I don't like to do in my videos to begin with, I suppose. There's another reason why I wasn't looking right at them, but how do you guys feel about that subject? Someone walking up and putting your face on camera when you didn't ask them to, you know? It just feels kind of like an invasion to me, a little bit. All that for nothing. I guess it's not nothing, but all that for 10 inches of cord. There you go, something over here maybe. Little 12-step book. I think that's a big book for AA. Let's see. I do believe it is. I'll put that on the curb or give it to the library or something. Oh, New Testament next. Hey, now we're talking. That was nice. Your dog chewed on it. King James. It's interesting little books here. It would appear someone has went through a rehab of some sorts or something. Maybe. Some valuable books to people right there. So. Not sellable value, just value. Not sure exactly what that is. Have a look at this, see what it is for sure. The rest of these though are valuable to people. What is that thing? Life Proof. What that is. That's the reason why I stopped here anyways. That's a chunk of stainless. What are we dealing with here? That's not a bad pair of little Nikes. Get the macaroni and cheese or ramen noodle, whatever that is. Get that off there. That's actually a real nice pair of shoes. Yuck. Ramen noodles. I seen the comment a while back, someone asking me about ripping these bags open, and like the little pieces of paper when the garbage truck comes and picks these dumpsters up, they said don't those little pieces of paper and stuff blow around. And nah, I mean, you don't want to go around ripping a bunch of bags open all the time, but it's just bad etiquette. But like that bag there, you know, there was valuable stuff in it, so I wanted to look at it. And as long as there's like, see, there's a big mattress down there. It's probably stuck in there actually. But as long as there's stuff underneath of it, like these other bags, when this goes upside down, all those bags and that pillow and that carpet, that'll knock everything down out of the air and into the truck. There's really not that much of a problem with these types of dumpsters and those types of garbage trucks with stuff blowing out. It would have to be like 50-60 mile-an-hour winds, you know, something real heavy to create a problem. Now, like the little residential cans, that's where stuff you'll see blowing out a lot when the truck picks it up, because it's just out in the open air and there's not a whole lot of stuff in there to knock it down. But and all the time I'm doing this, I think I've only seen maybe one instance where stuff didn't go into the truck, and that was actually at the apartment where I live. I think the garbage company wants people to bag up their garbage, not so much for when it dumps into the truck, but I think there might be some sort of sorting floor, some sort of sorting building where they dump this stuff before it goes in the landfill. I don't think they put it straight in the landfill. I think they take it to a big concrete floor inside of a building and sort through it, you know, like they'll push all the garbage this way and they'll take like the cans of paint and probably do something with that, the stuff that doesn't belong in the landfill. I think that's why they want the kitchen garbage bagged up, for the sorting floor, not so much going into the truck, you know. Maybe, I don't know, I could be wrong about that. Microwave action. Whoa. Sheesh. Whew. Doesn't happen very often. Oh. My favorite. I just got scuzzed. Let's see that I ride pretty good. Shoes are just a tad dirtier than I thought, but they should wash up pretty nice. Hopefully that's not a glue. Shoot, I didn't notice that. That should probably come out though. The scuzz. The door's got scuzz on it, so it's not worth much. It's just gonna be more trouble than it's worth. I have a one scuzz limit. This dumpster belongs to a little plumbing outfit. There's usually not a whole lot in it. I think someone else snatches it out of here too. I've found some pretty decent stuff in here before though. I think that's actually a big chunky brass kitchen faucet in there. I'm glad I looked now. Let's see. Let's see what we're dealing with. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, I don't think it's brass. I think it's stainless steel actually. Let's find out though. what that is. Let's see, this is all plastic. Every bit of that's plastic. Okay, and this is going to be some stainless steel hose with a little brass on the end. It's actually a little cheap stainless hose. I've never really seen one that cheap before. This whole faucet here is actually really cheap. I don't think that stainless hose is basically just a big piece of plastic with a little tiny lightweight stainless wrapped around it, as opposed to this one that came off the toilet. It's much more heavy duty. It takes a bit to cut through that stuff. Let's see what we're dealing with. Get this off of there. This normally would be copper pipes here, and it's just a piece of plastic now. They really cut the corners on this one. Let's see. Maybe it's brass. Hold on. Stainless, real lightweight stainless steel. And then this part here is actually an aluminum. Let's see how I just cut through that right there. You wouldn't be able to really do that to stainless that easily anyways. So chunks of stainless, piece of cast aluminum, super cheap rubber hose with stainless steel wrapped around it in place of what usually is copper pipes. So I wonder what brand that is. I mean, it looks nice, you know, but as far as scrap metal goes, they really got cheapy on that thing. That's pretty cool. Check that out. Carphone. It might have some age to it. Have to check that out on eBay. See what I'm dealing with there. Uniden. It's got the little magnetic deal. It's pretty cool. This is a used car lot. Ouch! I've made a couple videos at this place. I found someone's prepper stash here once. Bunch of camping gear and whatnot. I think sometimes they'll get used cars in here with stuff in the trunk or the back seat or under the seats or whatever, and they just throw it all in here, so it can get kind of interesting. Brake pads. I wonder if that phone carries any value on eBay. Hey, there's a PS2 down there. That's some kind of little vise, I think. Pan of vise. What is that exactly? I think that Not sure what I'm dealing with there. One thing I know for sure is that that is something. There's no doubt in my mind. Hey, there it did something. For holding something. What are we dealing with there? I don't know. It's kind of interesting. It's made out of an aluminum with a steel bottom. Let's get to that PS2. Hey, look at that. Hey, those are some nice circuit boards too. Check it out. Send those to board sort. Lickety split. All nice and just sitting here. Taken apart. That's my kind of scrapping right there. Little CPUs are in here. Check this out. For those of you that don't know, this is the brains of the computer. The CPU is under here. There it is. What do you think? It's all gold plate. You can sell those on eBay. You can sell a lot of this stuff on eBay if you know what you're doing. Like these CPU chips. If I were to sell these on eBay, I would just put them in parts of repair and explain that I just didn't test them. They'd probably work or whatever. That's how I would personally sell them. I'm sure other people can sell them, you know, test them out or whatever. Hey, those are some neat little RAM sticks. I think this might have been a gaming computer. Fatal 1 TY. It's fatality with a 1 instead of an I. PC2 6400. Those might have some good value to them. If they're expensive, I will sell them on eBay. These RAM sticks, same deal as the CPUs. I'll just sell them as parts to repair, you know. Put a little note in the description saying they probably work just fine, you know. Just haven't tested them. I'm pretty sure that's a gaming computer. Motherboard, PSND, Asus. Interesting. Try to protect those RAM sticks a little bit. So, like, let's see this heat sink. For those who don't know, it's got a fan on top of it. These little CPU chips will sit directly underneath. I think that came off there actually. No, might have. No, it's too big. But the CPU chip will sit right there. See where that square is at, and then that heat sink and that fan keep it cool. PS2 Action. Hey, it's got a little card in it too. Look at that. 8 megabytes. My hunch is that thing works just fine. It's missing its dealy bob. And this stuff was probably just laying, like I said earlier, laying in someone's trunk of their car when they sold it or whatever. Hey, look at this video games in there. Oh. Dang it. What is that? Fisher Price. I think that's a plug and play deal. Not sure exactly what that is. I feel like they got games in them. No, dang it. Mario Kart, that's a good game too. The Legend of Zelda. It's gone. These cases might be worth something to somebody, but this way, not a whole lot I can do with them. I could probably sell them for a tiny amount of money, but Mario Kart's cool. Let's see. Now I'm curious what's all down here. Oh, my light's going out. Obviously. Dang it. Stop. Okay. Oh, the lights stopped blinking. I think they get a little charge back when I turn them off for a while. I hope you enjoyed this video. And as always, thanks for watching.